Trading in the Zone by Mark Duglus. Anything can happen. You've seen Perta say this, you see V say this, you see me say this, you see Aspa say this, you see Voigt say this, even Flex, the guy I hate, bro, says this. I mean, I don't hate the kid, I think he's just annoying. But number 2, it's a numbers game. Number 3, random distribution. Number 4, edge. Number 5, unique. Anything can happen. This is the book from Mark Duglus. Okay, we're going to cover this in a little bit, but we're covering it right now. Number 1, anything can happen. There are no shortages of surprises in the stock market. Always be prepared for the unexpected. Don't build up an ego, because that ego is going to fuck you up. You thinking, oh, I have good technical analysis. As soon as you say that, you know you're a stop loss. You're scared for your stop loss because you want to protect your little ego. And bro, that's not what trading is. And if you have that ego, I would tell you to close your account and practice on demo trading for the next 6 months or maybe more. I've seen people on demo for 2 years. You know? And they're actually doing better. And some of them, it just wasn't for them. ICT said this once. He said, if you think trading is not for you, then you're right. If you think trading is for you, you're also right. Because you're the one that knows yourself best. It's a numbers game. You don't need to know what's going to happen next. Trading is simple. It is a number game. What do we see on the charts? Price and what? Time. And the short-term moves, maybe randomly, but over the course of enough trades, you can become profitable. By teaching these classes, I'm not promising you'll be profitable, but I'm promising you'll be better than you were. I promise that you will be a better price action reader. Number 3, random distribution. There is random distribution between wins and losses. Like I said, this is why you have to have a good risk management. Risk management does the heavy lifting. For any given set of variable that defines an edge, again, think micro, 0.5% of your portfolio, 1%, build up over time. Even if you have $100, like I said, for the next decade, you're going to be probably taking thousands and thousands of trades. And you're worried about one trade, full port. Number 4, edge. An edge is nothing more than an indication of one thing happening over the other. In other words, it's a statistical advantage used by traders to give us consistent profits over a large sample size of trades. Unique. Every moment in the market is unique. The market tells us a completely new story every single day. For this reason, you should never, ever carry a frustration. Because like I said, you're probably going to be taking 10,000 trades for the next decade. You're worried and you're angry and you're holding this frustration over the last trade you took. Come on, bro. All right. Who ever heard about the dominoes effect? This is something I struggled with for a year. And I'm still struggling with this. And I probably will be struggling with this for another 10 years. Okay? But like I said, discipline builds up with over time. You don't just have it overnight. You're not gonna get rich overnight. Dominoes effect is probably the number one batter for 99% of the traders. You need to have a plan. When you come into trading, to execute a trade. If you do not have a plan, it's like the dominoes effect. You stock up dominoes, one falls, the other one's false, and so on. The rules you have made will get broken down. Your plan is simply going to go to shit. You must have a plan before entering a trade, because if you don't have a plan, guess what? You're gambling. You can't freestyle a trade. I don't freestyle. I've never seen anybody freestyle a trade, any profitable trader. No, ICT does not freestyles the trades. No, Traders Reality does not. Well, probably that guy, because I don't think that guy's even profitable. No, Perta does not freestyle his trades. V does not. Bro, V is a perfect example of this. This guy plans trades sometimes even for years. And guess what? He wins them most of the time. Because why? Because he has a plan. He has an instinctive plan. You are playing with your capital, which isn't fun to see bleed. One of my very good friends told me, actually, this was Perda. This was Perda still told me this. I actually wrote this a year ago. One of my very good friends told me this life advice. He said, Kia, if you can't manage a small account, what makes you think you're going to grow a bigger one? In my consideration, I thought you needed a bigger portfolio to have better money management. I wrote this presentation about 6 months ago. These are all the things I was struggling with. And I know some of you are currently in this position. That's why I'm doing this presentation. Breaking bad habits. In order to break these bad habits, you are going to need discipline in your life. Oh, well, I've been running my portfolio. No, I'm talking about life. I'm not talking about your trading journey. I'm talking about doing your bed at night or in the morning. I'm talking about doing shit you don't want to do. Go out for that run. And guess what? Oh, but it has nothing to do with trading. But trading is a representation of yourself emotionally. If you, like ICT said once, Traders Reality said once, Perda said once, if you are an alcoholic, you're going to struggle. If you smoke, you're going to struggle. If you have anger issues, it's going to amplify your anger issues. If you're sad, depressive, it's going to bring it out more when you're trading. And that is going to affect your trading decisions. You don't magically become a good trader like you don't magically become a millionaire overnight. It takes months and even years of practice. And it's not about your technical analysis. You do not need to keep switching strategies. You do not need to keep switching strategies. All right? What I like to do is get a notepad, write my biggest difficulties down, and work on them one at a time. Don't write 620. Check 1 out of 1. I've done it myself. I have some written down right now. And I still do it to these days. If I decide to break one of my rules, I immediately get off of trading. Immediately. I don't think about it. I just close my computer, go to the gym, and carry on with my life. Then I come back the next week. I execute another trade. And guess what? Most of the time, that trade I take is going to be a winner. All right. I hope everybody enjoyed the presentation. I want you guys to have a very good day. And yeah, good shit.
Nice, bro. Huge.